In today's video, I'll be doing the Cayo Perico Heist to obtain the Panther Statue and attempt to get the most valuable secondary loot in Elite Challenge. How much will I get in the end? Let's find out. Okay, so everything's already set up. So let's get this started. Get some body armor just in case. So we're going to be using the long fin. My trace point will be the North Dock. I'm going to put drain stone, not using that. Yeah, we'll just say airstrip, day, put suppressors, and let's get started here. I'm not worried about any of this. So the one thing about that I really hate when going into North Dock is with this cutscene and how your character always turns the long fin the wrong way. It's just a pet peeve at this point. Like, I don't really care after a while. I do this heist so much that it doesn't really bother me. But like I said, we are here for the Panther Statue. It is only available this week and on the first run that you do. This is on hard mode, which means I had it set up yesterday. Yeah, I completed the other heist earlier and decided to do this one after. Now I'm just going to leave this here. Yes, it's been very glitchy, honestly. Even the first heist I did this one. So let me grab my disguise real quick. Now I'm grabbing disguise because I'm going to be using one of the Jeeps to get down there. Yeah, it's just going to be a lot easier. Jump over here. Now, if you are new to the Cayo Perico Heist and you're not familiar with this, so over here there's a god. That's why I'm running out here into the field. He's not going to show up on the mini-map. We're just going to take him out. Then we're going to take out the god up here. Now, you don't have to take him out if you have disguise on, but it's habit. And then we got those two security cameras. So let's go over here. Now, you can only open this solo if you're coming in from the North Dock. Otherwise, you do need two people. I am going after the most valuable secondary loot, which is the white stuff. Because we're on YouTube, we can't actually say what it is as creators, unfortunately. But we're just going to fill this. Now, this is the only stack over here. This is actually why I have the disguise, actually. Because, like I said, we're going to go grab a vehicle. Cool. And then I'm going to go take a little drive out into the other field real quick. You're probably wondering, well, why are you going to be going out into that field? Oh, you'll see in a second. And so we're just going to cut up through here. Yeah. Now, I don't want to use the drains tunnel because it's just going to take more time since I'm not using the long pin. And this is because I got to go all the way up to the farm in order to get my next stack of loot. But we're just going to come over here. Let's go grab this grappling hook. And yes, like I said, this has been glitching out pretty bad recently. Hey, and that's with the controller. Now, one thing I have noticed, a couple of creators have said, and we're going to ignore I hit that. It's hard to see anything in this grass, and I'm not really paying attention. But I've noticed a couple of creators have said that no gods ever spawn down here at the beach. That's actually not what I found. And so, like I said, I came in with the long pin at the North Dock. So, as you can tell, we actually have a god down here. Yeah. Now, if you come in with the Alchemist or the Vellum at night, or even the Kasaka, sometimes you'll find two gods down there. Yeah, so, yeah, it can be a little tricky at times. You do need to watch that. Gotta watch for other vehicles. You hit another vehicle, you're gonna work the gods immediately. I'm using the disguise just so I can drive around without having to worry about taking out any gods. Obvious reasons. Up here, unfortunately, I do need to take out some gods. So this is going to be the second stack. Like I said, I'm going after the most expensive secondary loot. Gotta wait for that god to come up this way a little bit. Just going to run down here. Unfortunately, it's more time wasted trying to find everything. We'll just take him out real quick. Now I got to do these two. And we'll get him. Wait for him. Take him out. Now, this is not the first time I've attempted to do this. I've allured the gods multiple times, and that's not what I wanted to do. So I'm not going to deny it. Unfortunately for the payout on this one, I am not even risking and alerting the gods, because then I'm going to lose money, and I want the max payout I can get, which is why I'm going after this nice white stuff right here. And so, as you can see, that's 402,930. Yeah, I still gotta get the safe, and then I gotta go get the Panther Statue. So let's grab this. Like I said, we're just gonna go down to the compound. Just gonna drive down there. It's a lot faster that way. This is pretty much not gonna be edited. The only thing I'm gonna edit is when I do this, the spot where I do the screenshot for the thumbnail and for and take the black screens out and stuff like that. But this is pretty much going as fast as I can on this. I could really use that truck that's driving around, honestly. Hey, this is like the third heist I've done where that truck's been driving around in a row. Oh, and it's starting to irritate me because every time I've checked for it. And I'm just going to ride down this way. I'm kind of just buying a little bit of time here. Just to give gods time to move away from where I need to go. But just gonna come over here. Like I said, I'm just gonna use the grappling hook. It's just gonna be a lot faster. I honestly, besides Scribe for Tacos, I don't really see anybody use the grappling hook on the Cayo Perico Heist. Sit through this little cutscene real quick. I swear this cutscene gets longer some days. Okay, now that we're in the compound, now I'm just going to run this way. Hey, for anybody that is new to the Cayo Perico Heist, grappling hook, you got two options. And I just went with the closest one to me. Hey, but just got to make sure these gods are not in the way. Hey, and wait for this god to turn around. So this is actually about the same time it takes as if you went through the drainage tunnel, honestly. Hey. Now, let's see. Is this god going to be holding the key? And he is. That helps me. That means I don't have to deal with 4 fingerprints. So if you're not aware, on hard mode, there's 4 fingerprints in the office, 2 at the gate. And in this case, that's the only god inside the compound I'm going to be taking out. Oh, and since I have the key, I'm going to be going down through the gates. Why does he keep... Can't he ever move up for me? Well, let's just run in here. I have no paint, and it would have been a lot faster if I did, but I'm just going to grab this. I haven't been really getting very much now, 52,000. It's an okay amount. I'd prefer closer to 100, but I'll take that. And we'll just walk by him, even though these gods are deaf and apparently blind half of the time, but we're not. That doesn't surprise me, honestly. Okay, with the way some of these missions set up, we're just going to wait for this god. Just run over here, and we'll just jump down here before Juggernaut comes. Yeah, the camera's a little glitchy too, I've noticed. I am on controller, so I have a little delay. So, let's get this fingerprint done real quick. Both of these fingerprints, I should say. Yeah, you don't need to watch me do this. Everybody should know how to do this by now. Okay, and that's done. Took me a few seconds longer than I expected, but let's run in here. Now, I do recommend getting bolt cutters if you can know where they are, if you're doing this at night, because the torch has alerted the gods in the past. Same thing with the plasma cutter. Nighttime's a little different than daytime, but that's to be expected, honestly. Not too surprised. Okay, so I will need to cut out that little section where I took the thumbnail photo, but as you can tell, we're just going to cut through this. I do let it burn once, as you can tell. That's just to speed it up a little bit. It's nothing else, but just going to grab this real quick, and then we can be on our way out of here. Like I said, nice and easy. Hey, we're just going to run down here. Unfortunately, the camera is being a little glitchy. I do have a delay on the controller, so I do use an Xbox controller on PC. And it's similar to the PlayStation delay that we see, unfortunately. I'm just going to run up here, and now we're just going to sit through this lovely cutscene. I would love to tell you what I think of it, but this is a family-friendly channel for most videos. And the key word there is most. Because one video that's coming up, I'm not guaranteeing anything. I might lose my mind by the end of it. I won't deny that right now. Well, let's go. We'll borrow this motorcycle from this guy over here. He won't mind. See? He won't mind at all. He doesn't need it anymore. Yeah, we're just going to ride up through here. I'm just going to jump off the bottom of the map. Yep. For anybody that's wondering, the game audio is turned way down. That's just because usually I have music going in the background when I'm doing this. So, but yeah, we're just gonna jump off the bottom of the map. Yep. Then I'm just gonna swim over to the 3 mines. Yeah, that's getting a little sickening too. Anytime character lands in the water recently, I know there's been some changes made. I've noticed it. Yeah, throughout the game. I swear it feels like forever swimming over here. And I do apologize if the cat is heard in the background. I'm too lazy to get up and close the door, honestly. But I wish they would fix that rebreather. That is really driving me nuts. But we'll just swim around here. This will only take a second. And then we'll be officially done. And that's another heist done. So let's see how we did overall. Wait for this to ever get done. I know it's over $2 million. I do know that because Panther Statue alone was $2,090,000. So that's not bad. $2,239,408. 11 minutes. 0 hacks field. I sure hope those were full. So it is 100,000 bonus for the elite challenge for it. So it definitely is nice. Nice and definitely comes in handy. I didn't even realize I'm at level 300. That's how much I really pay attention at this point. Just wait for this cutscene, and this heist is officially done. I know it's not really much to comment on this one, but I did it in 11 minutes even, which I'm kind of surprised about, honestly. But yeah, if you were wondering how much you could make doing this week, well, I hope this answered your question. And if you like this video, hit that like and subscribe button below. Oh, I will catch you in the next video.